Hello, I'm Roger from Art Framer in Kelowna, and today we're going to talk about just the practical and financial aspects of custom conservation framing. So costs vary in custom picture framing, obviously. You can have high-end conservation materials or you can have sort of more practical kinds of things. This is, up to you. Sometimes we call it an investment. Sometimes it's referred to as furniture for the walls because the materials, they're fairly expensive, and a whole bunch of tools and materials and tapes and glues and staples and so there's a whole array of things that contribute to doing the best kind of framing job. So again, the whole idea of custom framing and conservation framing is, how do I preserve something that's important, sentimental, something historic perhaps, something new and spectacular that you want to the next generation to enjoy. You want to enhance your environment with something that has some meaning and some elegance, and something that you can start conversations over with your friends at a house party. Lots of reasons for this, lots of good reasons for it. So, give it a whirl. If you're going for custom picture framing, and particularly conservation framing, the costs can easily be in the hundreds. Even the smallest thing, you can easily spend $150 or $200, but you're going to get something of quality and that will last a long time. Sometimes you want to spend a fortune on something that you spent $40 buying in Indonesia. No problem at all. That's quite common. And again, the overall effect is something very pleasing if you want to invest. Now, if you are very concerned about saving money or you've got a very tight budget, there's certainly options. There's a range of picture frame moldings, wood or aluminum, a range of prices. You could go without matting. There's ways to nicely do a piece of artwork with just a frame and the glass. Some stuff doesn't even need the glass. You may want to know what the turnaround time is for custom framing. Most of the time, it's a week or 2 weeks. A lot of the time, I have all of the materials in-house. That's an advantage. Sometimes we've got to order something from a distributor who's far away, and there's delivery costs and time. Sometimes a piece has been, let's say, it's gone out of stock, or maybe even the manufacturer has run out of stock, so they've got to take some time, extra time to get the product back on their shelves and then to our local distributor, that kind of thing. During COVID, I must say, black frames, nobody could find them anywhere. And, there was stuff back ordered for 6 months. It was crazy. So I've stocked up on black frames just in case. So you may be curious about the process. Where do I start? How do I get this done? Ideally, you can walk into a custom framing outlet and get the ball rolling quite easily and discuss and look and touch and feel the options available and get a good sense that way. Some people like to call and ask, what's the cost for this, and start from there. But, the best idea, just bring your artwork in. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your interest in the subject matter, of course. If you want to know more about me, I've got a website. It's artframer.net.